This is another story where you literally just want to scream. So it turns out she's friends with this extremist, Arshad Katana, I think I've said that right. He is literally an extremist. He said things before that those who speak against Islam are an evil gang who he will help destroy. He's hosted preachers at his mosque. With views, one of them actually said, we shouldn't be using Google as they are run by the Jews. He's shared conspiracy theories about 9/11. The list goes on. And she is very friendly with him. This isn't just one lunch, this isn't one visit. They've been friends for 10 years, have met up consistently. She's even been around his house for lunch while she's been Chancellor.
Yeah, literally, because she's the MP for Leeds and he lives in Leeds.
Yeah.
And this was revealed by the Reform Party.
Yeah.
And literally just days before, she'd been round for Sunday lunch, apparently.
And there's a video with him and she literally looks like she's being held hostage. Yeah. And I'm not even being dramatic
She
here.
looks like
she loves
it properly
not
looks
being
like
held
a
hostage, that's her
video.
best friend. Here's Robert Jenrick, the new Reform UK convert, revealing all of this and slamming Rachel.
Here in Leeds, where Rachel Reeves is the MP, 1 in 4 aren't working. Now, you'd think the person in charge of the economy would be focused on fixing that. Instead, she's been hanging out with the man she describes as her friend, Arshad Katana.
Pleasure to be here with you this evening.
I tell you, it was a good reveal by Reform. The only problem is they did it on the day that World War broke out, so nobody noticed.
I was there at the press conference, and I've got to say, I think he was a little bit shown up because the FT then brought out a photo of Mr. Farage with Katana at the mosque.
Oh my God, really? How funny.
And he didn't even know that he was part of Labour. So bless Jenrick, but please do your research before this.
It kind of flopped because of that. But I mean, to be honest,
It also flopped because no one noticed.
We need to be very careful about guilt by association.
Yeah.
I'm not one to stick up for Rachel,
No,
but
I
it's getting a
agree.
bit ridiculous.
I'm not going to
now.
stick up for Rachel because the tweet from Nigel Farage was where he visited a local mosque and this guy happens to be in the background. He probably doesn't even know the guy's name. He's not bestie mates with him. Whereas Rachel Reeves, we've got pictures of her like every year for the past decade hanging out with this guy. She often puts on a hijab to hang out with him as well, just to make sure she drums.
Does she?
Yeah. She's got to be in cultural dress to make sure she butters them up and gets the vote of the Muslim. I think this guy said, I think there are big concerns about him, pushing policies on Rachel Reeves because she says, if Labour don't do as we say, then we're going to make them pay. I.e., he's probably going to get all the local mosques in her constituency to vote against her.
And to be fair to Jenrick and Reform, I mean, Rachel Reeves did apologise. She said, "Oh, I didn't realise." So,
How can you not
they
realise?
did.
Hanging out with someone.
Yeah, but at least it proves that they had something.
Yeah.
On her. Anyway,
It was quite funny though when they pulled out the photo of him with Nigel.
That was funny. It's just that
God, that is something good.
But I mean, speaking of extremists, when we had Keir Starmer, whilst he's meant to be helping the US destroy the IRGC, he's actually, hanging out with terrorist supporters instead. When he hosted that iftar event in Westminster Abbey, he was seen embracing and hugging the Palestinian ambassador, who said that the Israelis deserved the October 7th massacre.
Yeah, well, welcome to Keir Starmer. Let's go to a break.